Alright, so part 2 of all of my Stephen King books, rating all the ones that I've read over the past couple of months. If you haven't seen my first video where I reviewed 11/22/63, go to my channel, you can watch that. But today, we will be reviewing a different book. That'll be Salem's Lot. So Salem's Lot is the second Stephen King book I've read over these past few months. It is basically about Ben Mears, who is a writer who goes back to Jerusalem's Lot, where he lived as a kid. And there's a big house called the Marston House. It's very creepy. Lots of things happen. Vampires move into town, long story short. And everything gets a little crazy. And he teams up with some of the townsfolk to try to end all the bad happenings in Jerusalem's Lot. So as we're looking at the length of the book right here, you can see it's pretty thick. It's got a lot of pages to it, even though it's a mass market paperback. That's what Stephen King does, though. He writes really long books. You can kind of see here it's divided up into sections that are also divided up into chapters and parts in the chapters, just like in 11/22/63. That seems to be what Stephen King just kind of does. I personally like it. It makes it easier to digest and everything. But as you see here on the last page, including the epilogue, don't read those last few words if you don't want spoilers, but 653 pages in total. Took him almost 3 years to write this. I like that he includes that at the end. But yeah, Salem's Lot, very good book. I enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy it as much as 11/22/63. The vampire part was a little weird for me. I'm not a big fan of vampires, but rate this one